Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Commodores will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Staley. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Volunteers will have some work to do after that short return. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And now on second down for this offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He wants to take the top off. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Volunteers. What a catch and run for 6. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a great matchup we have of two highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These two running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
On second down, just keeps firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Polly.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
With jet sweep pass. Shows him the stiff arm. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down coming up. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for room at the 40. Got a lot of running room. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. That is a tough one to take, to get an explosive play like that and have it wiped out by a penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Quick pass on the fly motion. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just
running toward the tape. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Commodores will hustle to the line.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these.
Throws toward the end zone. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to get to him. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Pocket starts to collapse. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. A largely absolutely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
Reserve brings it out to the 32. And your Vanderbilt Commodores will take over.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive.
Hey, I'm here, Monte. I'm just finishing up the game that was playing. I was leaning on here. I said I was finishing up the little college game. Then I said we can.
Throws for the tight end. And the ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. The 20. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And this is an offensive coordinator's dream. The short field, the very short field, the punt returns. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ball.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. It's a draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
You're in one too.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Commodores will line up to punt it away.
I said women can't do shit. Hate pumping gas.
Sometimes
she can't open the cap.
Is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there.
She can't twist the fucking cap. She told, I don't know, dude. I'm like, shit, me neither. I don't have them damn problems. Like, eat the fuck.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's David.
The gas. Yeah, that's what we finna get the fucking. All right, I'm telling her, bro. I'm telling you, keep gas in the fucking truck. You know what I mean? Like, and then you do my shit. Pick gas. And then she told me, I said, why you pay no gas here? She told me, I ain't had no money with me. I said, so you went to the mall, no money, and nothing. Like, she knew she gonna use the gift card, you know, all that shit. I'm just like, I'm not trying to get that shit. Like,
he's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you.
Piss me off.
This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games.
But she was talking about she was going to buy.
Because of this guy's speed.
Just fucking, I don't fucking.
Dropping back, it's Rayola. Right on target this time. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to buy time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll try the run. Yes, gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the Commodores in the hurry-up. On second down, they'll take to the air. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. He finds his man.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll just keep slinging it. They'll run the screen. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois.
He'll start this drive firing.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteer! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Tennessee 28, Vanderbilt 5.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Got a man in the middle. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
1st down, Commodores.
He's looking to throw it. He's got it. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The Commodores are in the hurry-up. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Got him downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. And the Commodores have moved it inside the 20. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Alexander. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
They don't. They've been pushing it. And I'm from it been Clark. She probably reposted Clarkdale people been pushing. I didn't say Clarkdale people, but they were saying something about it. Oh, we don't need that.
Points on the board before the break. He'll throw on third down. And makes the grab in the end zone.
Yeah.
Touchdown Doors.
Man, nice job.
All right,
getting
like
the
Vicksburg.
passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half and
Yes, it's
I know
getting
you're
shut
crazy,
down.
but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out,
Oh yeah.
cutting into this deficit.
I mean, you don't kill the joke until them over here to goddamn
So here comes
flat.
the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air, it's Raiola. They're bringing heat. And the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I mixed the other down here. I ain't even feel. I say they got an I mixed the other down here. So anyway, like a real I mix. No, most people like in the what?
They've probably scripted this opening drive just like they do at the start
No,
of the game.
most people they be saying I mix. Now you go to movies they do about it. I mix the one for in I mix, but they be like that's not a true I mix.
Commodores want to crank the tempo. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted.
Yeah, I went to.
Looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Shit, what I be doing? Let me check this shit.
It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Lewis. They all
can't hear the movie.
Stop the yard short. It'll be third down.
Just, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through.
Right.
5 blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked.
They should be cheaper than you.
Making your situation really good on the next down.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout
Hey,
call.
nice.
And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Tackle is made right
like that senior citizen.
line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle, jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Runs through a tackle. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Might as well give it to him again. Open space at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They say 1.3 million people. Yep.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Coming, fires one high and deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this
Talk about Aaron shit.
coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Yeah. They only got one, though, right?
Impose their running game. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, offense. They came. I know. I seen someone talking about it. It's been like arrested in 1990, but they cannot duplicate this shit or something.
That gives him 54 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a
this shit decades old.
They'll give it to the back. At midfield, he's got room. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He makes the connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Trying play action. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
The QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw.
Better no going to PG.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. In the red area, it's Alexander.
In the pocket.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20.
I remember you telling me about that shit, man. Look at this shit down here, yeah.
Down.
They got it now. I was reason I was talking to Leo they had and they brought this shit like 2017.
As we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking for space. It's Alexander. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Vanderbilt. My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so...
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back. Takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. And the Vols have it with a first and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown Vols! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try.
Leaking their dick out on social media and shit. Okay. Again, nigga. I didn't see the whole time. He took gas on. Nigga. I seen the whole time about the gas.
No attempt at a return.
Please, you trying to play it off.
Here comes that Commodore offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense.
And that makes 5.
I think seen that shit to somewhere.
The nightmare is alive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the left side. The Vols will move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Guys, I know now it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass.
I don't think she is, though.
I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll go back to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense set for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Running through contact. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They're trying to get to it. Works the middle.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
3rd in short now. They snap it from their own 46. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great.
I
don't think that's
huge play. Got it in stride inside the 20. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it.
I think this is a different
first and goal for this offense. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just
I don't think he
keep
put him.
going
I thought I put it somewhere else.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field.
I thought we ain't sitting in the group on. He just posted it on Instagram. We joking.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense,
we ain't sitting.
so they're letting it fly.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And he doinks it off the left upright. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. He'll come out throwing on first down, using the quick game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Spike. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
And the Commodores will punt this one away.
Number 79 in punt formation to kick it away.
On the move, it's Staley. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up.
He's looking deep. Makes the grab on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Raiola. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Boy, Guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He'll take another shot here. Makes the catch down the right side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Quarterback will audible. He's looking to pass. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days.